It's my new single, which is coming out in the middle of September. We've just recorded it this week in the studio, and it's called How to Stop Crying. And I wrote it, there's a fantastic woman on Instagram called Andrea Gibson, who is a female activist, cancer survivor, just an amazingly wise woman. And she put a post up one day that she'd Googled how to stop coughing because she'd had this horrible cough. And the word coughing kept auto-correcting to crying. And she realised that one of the most Googled things at the minute is how to stop crying. How can I stop crying? So this isn't necessarily the answer, but it's my take on how to stop crying.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'll take my tragic self out onto the street. I need some fresh air, get the ground under my feet. I've got a burning question, won't let me sleep. I'm gonna ask it to the first person I meet. Hey, I was wondering if you had some advice on how to stop crying. I've been crying all night. You look like somebody who gets most things right. Can you help before I wash myself away? At the bus stop there's a woman, colored laces in her shoes. Her coat is edged with fake fox, her eyes shine like a bruise. We moan about the weather, London people always do. And once the ice is broken, I dive in. Hey, I was wondering if you had some advice on how to stop crying. I've been crying all night. You look like somebody who gets most things right. Can you help before I wash myself away? She smiled, and in that moment we both knew that while I'd been crying in the night, she'd been crying too. Hey. We sat there for an hour as the rain played on the roof. We laughed as the puddles splashed her rainbow shoes. She talked about her children, I told her about you. We watched her bus roll in, we watched it go. Hey, I was wondering if you had some advice on how to stop crying. I've been crying all night. And you look like somebody who gets most things right. Can you help before I wash myself away? Hey, I was wondering if you had some advice on how to stop crying. I've been crying all night. And you look like somebody who gets most things right. Can you help before I wash myself away? Can you help before I wash myself away? 2, 3, 4.
So good, so good. The beautiful thing about it, right, is that you're talking about like the deepest of deep stuff of being a human being, of managing to live a life here on planet Earth.
Yeah.
Which is, you know, it can be tragic, it can be so hard, it's the most difficult thing to do.
Yeah.
And yet it's happening in an upbeat way. That's the magic of country.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah. I mean, it's